Hello fam, it's your boy Gabriel Lee, and today the Humble Bundle dropped, or two Humble Bundles dropped. The main Humble Bundle switched to the All Stars collection, which I must recommend uh, very strongly. First off, it is a pretty amazing bundle. You get Super Meat Boy, World of Goo, and Dust Force FX for the minimum of $1 or more. After that, at the average price, which is currently now situated at $4.91, you get Dungeon Defenders, Limbo, Braid, and then for the whatever the average price is plus $1, you'll get Risk of Rain and Antechamber. Of those games, the only two I haven't played are the last two, but Antechamber is this like psychedelic um, puzzle game explorer, MC Escher inspired first person puzzle solving experience. I think I already said puzzle solving. It looks really cool though. It's supposed to get into your head and like sort of mess with your perception of how games are supposed to work. So I'm really excited to play that. That's probably the first one that I'll play out of this collection. Um, though I don't know when I will get to play them, mostly because I still have to finish the House of Wolves gameplay for Destiny, and like really into Tamriel, which I'll talk about later in the video. Risk of Rain is a Terraria, I guess, similar. I don't think you craft or build anything, but there's a lot of crazy items, and you platform and fight boss monsters. So that is definitely. Oh, and it's a like platformer Metroid-like thing. Uh, Roguelike, permadeath, all that stuff. It's got all those features. Um, and it looks pretty cool too. I like how it's 8-bit graphics are pretty similar to my 8-bit graphics. So I appreciate uh, that maybe I should have a feature in generating pixel art for people. Probably not, but it's a worthy hope or dream. And then the rest I have played. Dungeon Defenders, I think, is probably the best out of all of them, in my opinion, and especially considering you get all the DLC. It's just this really fun cross between a co-op RPG, dungeon crawler, and a tower defense game. Mostly a tower defense game. The dungeon crawler loot grind experience is sort of an attack onto that tower defense game, but it is fun, and if you have people to play it with, it is really fun. I cannot recommend it enough. Um, what else do I want to talk about? Limbo and Braid are atmospheric, really artsy platformers with their own special element. Personally, I prefer Braid a whole lot more, and I definitely recommend that you play that. If you are like sorting through and you're like, what am I going to play? What is going to be left in my Steam library to wilt away forever? Braid definitely is the one that I recommend. His story is really good. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of trippy, and it's a time-based thing. Um, that's a lot of fun. World of Goo, Super Meat Boy, and Dust FX I don't particularly care for. World of Goo is a puzzle-solving game based, like a physics-based puzzle-solving game. Um, Dust FX is, I guess, similar to Sonic. That probably has been played a little less than it should have been, uh, but I just didn't enjoy it. Super Meat Boy is the same way. It's really hardcore platformer, and I'm not good at those. I'm not really a fan of it. Like if the platforming is the only thing going on, it's eh, to me. The weekly Humble Bundle is less impressive, in my opinion. It's all retro games. The ones that stand out are Darklands, which takes place in a historical, dark, I guess we could say similar to Warhammer um, universe, and that seems pretty cool. It looks kind of similar to Daggerfall, I think is what I'm wanting to say out of the Elder Scrolls. Yeah, you didn't. I don't know why I looked up at the anthology box. Um, you didn't move around in Arena the way you could with that like map, at least as far as I remember. And it wasn't like a procedurally generated world. It definitely like um in the same way that Daggerfall was. I guess they both did that, but Daggerfall definitely like took it to the craziest degree I think it's ever been taken in gaming, and Darklands seems to do the same thing. So that does actually look pretty cool. You have to pay a minimum of $5 to get Darklands, and then another one that's pretty similar in appearance at least is Blade of the Samurai, which is the other one that I'm impressed with, in which you I guess it's the 8-bit Mountain Blade. You do action combat and you build up an empire of samurai. And that's pretty cool as well. Everything else I'm not even gonna talk about. I like looked at them, watched the video, and I was like, I don't. This doesn't resonate with me. I like am not going to put money towards it. I will take that money and just donate more on the regular Humble Bundle because I don't think Darklands and the Samurai are necessarily worth it to me. I don't know. I'm debating it. Darklands does sound cool, and I love samurais, so I don't know. But I'll drop a link to Humble Bundle in the description in case anyone needs it. And then Tamriel's going really good. I just finished 2 quest lines and just learned that you can go back after finishing the whole game and do the other factions quest lines. So I'm gonna be really caught up in it. It was just a lot of fun with the ghost storyline, and you come out, fought through the temple or whatever, come out and there's all these ghosts, and you can interact with them and learn about like their past life and their various views on the afterlife, which was pretty cool. That was in my opinion, a really Elder Scrolls like moment. Um, and some music theme, I don't recognize it. I know it is from some other emotional point in the Elder Scrolls games. Started playing at the same time, and it really coincided really well with walking around the temple and then me leaving it that like hit the high note and played on for a little bit more and then went to the like traditional like dun 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 theme of the Elder Scrolls. And I was back on my adventure, and it was a lot of fun. And it was a really cool experience. I really enjoyed that. There will be gameplay of Tamriel Unlimited at some point on my channel. I just don't want to record it on this like first run through of content, but I know that I need to get it up before it's too far out of like main thought, so it'll happen fairly soon. But I think that's all I have to say. It's kind of a long talk with this one. Thank you all for watching. Tell me what you think about the Humble Bundles. Tell me if I should go with that Retroism one, because I mean, I have a week, and you have a week to warn me. Um, any thoughts on your experiences with Tamriel? I know I keep talking about that. The Destiny video is also going to go up today. After this one's up, it might not actually be up till later because of the uploading process, but you'll get to see some more House of Wolves as well. Thank you all for watching. Love you all. See you later.